ending just the way they started, from the woman in Tokyo to Our Lady in
Our
the
Lady in the
Skies.
Skies.
Oh,
Ah, nice. I like that. I like them coming back to the ground by singing about the sky.
but looking up to the skies
Yes. Yeah. How about it?
too. Not much to say really. The whole album has been mediocre to say the least, in my opinion. Musically, there have been bits of brilliance here and there, but nothing that memorable. We've heard a lot of music, so yeah, I mean, this is mediocre at best. Deep Purple and this album. So yeah, I mean, it's no wonder two of them left the band after this.
Don't keep repeating that.
I'm not repeating it. This
Yeah,
is
I mean,
first time I'm saying
Yeah?
it. Just one repeat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe the vocalist thought that he was not getting his due being in the band. He tried doing his best.
So he returned to the woman in Tokyo.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, right.
You forgot about me! Come back! Come back!
I enjoyed this vocally. I think it was all about the vocals for this song, Our Lady. He was in his element. The moment the song started, I like the way it started with the vocals. It was absolutely given to the vocalist Ian Gillan. Shine, absolutely shine, and he showed. I like the way he sang. I definitely like the way he sang. Everything was just rallying behind him, just supporting him, just making him do the way he wanted. It had the feel when he said "Ah, lady," the first time it came. It had that impact, and I felt it. And then Our Lady in the Sky and things like that. So I said, this is probably, asking for forgiveness. After all the women that they thrashed during the album, they had to ask for forgiveness at the end, that they're closing the album, and what a wonderful close. So I don't know whether they were forgiven or not, but at least they tried. So they played around, and then they eventually decided, let's not end on a bad note, let's end on a good note by just doing something that can counterbalance it, which is a good idea, I would say. Clever idea. And it sounded good. It definitely, to close an album, that was a good piece. Just keeping something negative, keeping something the way it was going all over the place, it would have been disastrous if that continued any further. But they knew their limits, which is a good sign. And they eventually came down to spirituality as well, on the knees. It sounded good to me. I definitely liked Ian Gillan's entire role in the entire album, the way he sang. Absolutely brilliant. And then Lord, on the keyboards. Rest, everybody else was okay. I mean, even Richie Blackmore, I've heard about him, but would I be, absolutely swayed or I'm a fan?
Not based on this album.
Not based on this, yeah, absolutely not. So I've only heard good things about him, but I'm yet to explore or yet to discover the best things from him. This one was all for the vocalist and the keyboardist, that's what it is. And again, I have to emphasize, I like the selection of the last two songs lyrically. They at least tried the counterbalance, but otherwise it actually felt like they made an entire album just to troll this person, that person.
It's like they were drunk during the first few 5 songs,
yeah.
and then they sobered up the last 2 songs.
Or maybe they had to show something at home as well, that this is what we made and this is what we were working on, and what were you working on, and it would turn out to be the way it was. That was shameful. Maybe the first song was written later.
I wonder how these band members from the UK of all these bands face their mothers after
Yeah,
all these
exactly.
songs.
This one was to show the mother, see,
Yeah.
I've done something.
Yeah, I know. Especially they were Mama's boys
Mama's going,
during their childhood and teenage years.
right, Mama is
How do they face their mothers?
be disappointed.
I'm guessing they were thrown out of their homes.
Or they left at some point.
Yeah, but because I mean, sad. Their lives were pathetic. When you listen to the music, you kind of realize their lives are pathetic. I mean, we see those images of rock stardom and all those rock superstars, from Elvis to Michael Jackson, of course. And we think of, not that Michael Jackson was a rock star, he was a king of pop. But we see all those images of their glorified lives. Yeah. But we also must remember the pathetic way they all died, most of them.
I would say for people from England, their family lives were pretty pathetic. From the time they started, their adventurism around the world, colonizing different lands and breaking families and people in those parts of the world, their own families suffered a lot because they were always torn. They were always split. And what would be the family life and what would be the family values they would be nurturing if they weren't living together? The men were always on some conquest.
And their whole career and lives were based on torturing and killing others.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't think they had any values, and they were built on good values. So when we talk about family or them showing their face to the mother, I don't think they ever had a face to show to any mother for a very long time. Not just in music, the way they made music, and that somehow has made them money. So that has been a success for money. But other spheres of life, I don't think it has been.
I wonder how their kids took their music. When they listen to songs like this, I'm sure they have kids and probably grandkids now. How do they react to the lyrics? Perhaps
they don't listen
to
it.
They don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Perhaps they don't listen to it at all after reading the reviews or even listening to a couple of songs.
Okay. Yeah.